Lastly, Thomas, we're going to ask you to the microphone for our last item of recognition this evening before you head out to the hallway for a picture.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Marcheski, and good evening, Board of Education, and also hello to our student reps. You're all doing a great job. I wanted to mention that. As I think about the bond campaign, I always remember the work that our students in the Creative Guild did for that as well, producing various digital materials. And speaking of which, one of those students are with us here tonight. I'd like to introduce, or perhaps reintroduce, since she has done so much you may already be familiar with, Brianna Johnson, a senior from Athens High School, a leading editor for the yearbook class, and a valued member of the lacrosse team. Brianna has also spent the majority of her high school career in Athens TV and as a student producer, having many of her photos on our social media accounts, and of course has produced, directed, and edited many exceptional videos. Her work has been recognized by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters, the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association, the Michigan Student Film Festival, and the Michigan chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. But of course, we can't forget her work on Loved to Death Overcrowding at the National Parks, which won second place in the C-SPAN Student Cam competition. Very impressive. And now, in her senior year, she is looking to finish strong by submitting more work to all of those competitions. We are all certainly wishing you luck, Brianna. I know that if you had more time, you would probably do a million more projects. Your passion and drive to create, share your voice, and amplify the voices of others is appreciated by all of us. Your talents and contributions will continue to inspire others in our school district to pursue their own dreams. Videos are a time capsule, and one day, long after you finish high school, when you look back on the work you've done here, I hope you will feel proud, just as Mr. Burns and myself are proud of you.
Too many days in the darkness, without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart.
Today we're here at Larson Middle School getting the reactions of some students to show them what their classrooms may look like if the bond passes.
I like the more bigger classrooms. I like the modern look.
There's more options to move around and different types of places to sit, and there's also windows and natural light.
It's like more open and like it looks like a better place to be in.
I started archery around like 4.5 years ago, and I did it on a whim. I kind of just found a summer camp and thought it would be fun, so I joined. I thought it'd be great to share it with all the students and give them an opportunity because it's kind of hard to find archery.
I do hope the high school does have a future program. I'll try to keep doing it through high school.
Everyone's having lots of fun, so we're looking forward to doing this again next year, and we're glad everyone's out here.
Alex's Saints is a charity in honor of Athens alumni Alex St. Pierre, who died in 2019 from a drug overdose.
We always knew that Alex had an issue. We always knew that he was partaking in these things. And we were one of the oblivious people. And we were like, that's never going to happen to Alex. You know, it'll never happen here.
Alex always gave this perception that he was invincible. And so we believed that, you know, we kind of lied to ourselves, and we had heard stories of this happening, but you just don't think it'll happen to you. And it's scary to speak up.
This is a fantastic event to be able to raise money for colorectal cancer research and treatment, and to also raise awareness for early screening for colorectal cancer. Right before he passed away, actually, he went on the radio and he told people the disease that he was fighting, and he urged them to go get themselves checked out and to really understand their health and go get a colonoscopy.
We're on a big pile of sand. The soils here it's all sand. We're in a coastal dune area. So just people wouldn't think, I don't think people recognize that they really can do a lot of damage just by walking off trail.
It's almost a daily struggle. We try to figure out how we can maintain access where it still looks and feels wild. And when we start fencing things off like that, it's just not the same.
There are many ways to be distracted, but only one way to be safe, and that is to focus on the road to protect yourself and others around you.
Wow.
So of course we will open to any potential comments or questions from the board, but first if Brianna wants to say a few words, it's all yours.
I just want to really thank Mr. Butcher and Mr. Burns for guiding me through this whole process and really opening these creative windows for me. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do it without them, so I'm very grateful for them. And I just want to say thank you to my parents for always supporting me and encouraging me to pursue my passions.
Very nice. Do you have any questions for Brianna?
I know I've seen your name a lot on different things. Do you have a favorite project that was one you...
You know, the National Parks Project was really special to me, and just working with my partner. We had a lot of fun doing that, and I learned a lot from it. And then it was also just really cool, seeing how many people it reached, and even being interviewed by local newspapers was really a cool experience and really special.
Cool. Great. Go ahead.
So, how old were you, or in what grade did you become involved in making videos and doing this type of work at school?
Yeah, so freshman year, Mr. Burns also coaches JVV soccer. So I went to their game and took a few photos for my friends, and he was really impressed by my photos. So he kind of started taking me into his classroom and giving me all this equipment. So then the end of my freshman year, I took photos for the girls' soccer and their state final game. And they were posted on the Instagram, and it said, taken by Brianna Johnson, Creative Guild producer. And I texted Mr. Burns, and I said, what is a Creative Guild? And then it really took off my sophomore year. So ever since then, I've just been helping out with different projects, and that's when I really started making the videos.
Great.
So you're a senior this year. What are you thinking of going into, or how do you pursue this further?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I want to go into yet, or if I want to do film, but I know it's definitely something I'll always use in life, and it'll definitely be a hobby of mine that I'll take with me.
Good. All right, fantastic. I think, do we have a certificate? We have
one left.
We have one just
Thank you,
for you.
Brianna.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Back in 10 years.